What if I told you that everything we thought we knew about Faith Fraser might be a lie? That the shocking twist from Outlander Season 7 wasn't the ending, but the beginning of a much deeper mystery? Because Season 8 isn't just about time travel or romance anymore. It's about secrets buried across centuries, love that defies logic, and the one truth Claire Fraser has spent her entire life chasing. The buzz around Outlander Season 7 hasn't cooled down one bit. In fact, it's only getting hotter as we head into Season 8. The aftermath of that finale is still echoing through the fandom, and for good reason. The final episodes dropped some twists so wild they left fans arguing over what's real and what's just smoke and mirrors. And at the center of it all is Faith Fraser, or should I say, Faith PCO, the child everyone thought was gone forever. But what if she never really died? Season 7 teased the possibility that Faith might have somehow survived, but Season 8 could finally tell us the truth. Let's rewind for a second. At the end of Season 7, Claire comes to a shocking conclusion, that Faith might actually still be alive, and that she's connected to Fanny, the young girl we met at the Fraser's Ridge. The clue? A simple song. When Claire hears Fanny singing "I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside," a tune from the early 1900s, it stops her cold. That song should have been impossible for Fanny to know, unless Faith had taught it to her. But here's where things get strange. That song was first recorded in 1909. Faith died in the 1700s. So, how on earth would Fanny know it? Claire's theory is that Faith somehow survived, grew up, and became Fanny's mother, passing down the same song Claire once sang to her as a baby. It's a theory full of heart, but it doesn't add up. Claire's only proof that Faith survived is a dream, one where Master Raymond appears to her and says she'll understand everything soon. That's classic Outlander. Nothing is ever as it seems. What if Master Raymond wasn't confirming Faith's survival, but trying to lead Claire to a much bigger truth? Some fans believe Faith isn't Claire's daughter at all. Instead, she might actually be her sister. Yeah, stay with me. In Outlander's prequel, Blood of My Blood, we learn something mind-blowing. Claire's parents, Henry and Julia Beauchamps, didn't die in that car crash after all. They time-traveled, just like their daughter would, years later. And the craziest part? Julia was pregnant when she disappeared. That means Claire could have an unknown sibling living in the 18th century. Now imagine this. That sibling grows up in the past, and their lineage somehow leads to Fanny and Jane PCO. That would mean Faith PCO wasn't Claire's child, but her niece. And Fanny? Her great-niece. It also explains why Fanny knew that 20th century song, not because of Faith or Claire, but because Julia Beauchamps herself could have known it before traveling back in time. The timing lines up perfectly. If this theory holds, it completely flips Claire's understanding of her own family tree. The child she mourned her entire life might not have been reborn at all, but replaced in history by the echoes of someone else's bloodline. And then there's Master Raymond, the mysterious time traveler who always seems to know more than he lets on. In Season 7, he appears in Claire's dream, apologizing and promising she'll understand soon. But what if that wasn't guilt? What if it was strategy? Maybe Raymond isn't hiding Faith from her. He's guiding her toward something greater. He's always been connected to time travel on a spiritual level, manipulating events, bending reality to teach others. And if his real goal is to push Claire toward discovering her true heritage, it would make sense that he's playing the long game. Raymond's reappearance in Season 8 could finally explain how time travel actually works in the Outlander universe, and why certain people, like Claire, are drawn to it. But hold on. There's a wrinkle in the Faith is Claire's sibling theory. Julia's child would have been born sometime in the early 1700s, around the same era as Jamie Fraser. Yet Faith PCO lived much later in the 1770s. So how does that fit? Well, this is Outlander. Time doesn't move in straight lines here. Maybe Julia tried to return to the 20th century but got stuck in a later point in history. Or maybe Faith herself moved through time more than once, lost in the chaos between centuries. The show has already proven that time travelers can end up almost anywhere. So while the math looks messy, the story logic still works. Season 8 now faces a massive challenge. It's not just wrapping up Claire and Jamie's love story, it's solving one of the biggest mysteries in Outlander history. At the end of Season 7, we saw Claire and Jamie heading back to Fraser's Ridge with Fanny, while Brianna and Roger prepared to reunite with them. But none of it will matter if the Faith storyline doesn't come full circle. Is Faith truly alive? Was Master Raymond manipulating Claire? And what role does Claire's healing power play in all of this? Let's not forget, Claire has always had something supernatural about her. Back in Season 2, Master Raymond called her a woman of light, someone with a rare blue aura. Later, the Native American healer Naween told her she'd master her true power when all her hair turned white. That prophecy might finally come true in Season 8. The finale of Season 7, with Faith's supposed resurrection and Raymond's sudden return, may be the beginning of Claire's transformation into La Dame Blanche, the White Lady, a healer powerful enough to bridge the gap between life and death itself. It's the ultimate evolution of her character, from nurse to doctor to something beyond human understanding. And then there's another wild card, Captain Ezekiel Richardson. He's a mysterious new figure who's been stirring trouble since Season 7. He poses as a loyal British soldier, yet secretly acts for the Continental Rebels. He warns Lord John Grey about Claire's arrest and manipulates everyone around him like a chess master. But some believe Richardson isn't just a double agent. He's another time traveler. According to book lore, he traveled back in time to stop the American Revolution, hoping that preserving British rule would end slavery sooner and prevent the Civil War. But as we've seen again and again in Outlander, time has its own plans, and it rarely allows anyone to change fate. That means Richardson, like Raymond, could be just another pawn in the same cosmic game. All these threads, Faith's mystery, Raymond's secret agenda, Richardson's manipulations, they all lead to one place, the heart of Outlander's story. It's never just been about history or war or romance, it's about fate, about souls being pulled together across time. Claire was born centuries after Jamie, yet destiny united them. Maybe Faith's story, or whoever she truly is, will prove that time isn't a barrier at all. It's a bridge. Season 8 will have to bring everything full circle. The love, the loss, the impossible mysteries. Will Claire finally find peace? Will Faith's truth be revealed? And will we finally understand Master Raymond's purpose in the grand scheme of time itself? Because when all is said and done, Outlander has always been about one thing: love that defies time. And if there's one story left for Claire and Jamie to tell, it's the one that shows just how far love can reach, even across centuries. So, what do you think? Is Faith really alive? Or is this another cruel twist of time? Drop your theories below, because Season 8 might just change everything we thought we knew. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.